What do you mean fail to load? Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Where are we? Oh yeah, the teeth only chatter if I do that. They don't do it if I just... I just rap on the desk. Okay, how are we? What have I got up here? I haven't got anything I shouldn't have, right? Hang on, no I have. Let me get rid of that one. Let me get rid of that one right quick. I shouldn't have left that one open. I think that has things I'm not allowed to show yet on it. Okay, there we go. And now I'll find YouTube and everywhere else. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? How are we doing, chat? What's going on? Let me put some things off of my desk. Let's put them over there. Okay, I don't know. Do I want to... I think I'm going to clown horse a little bit. I wanted to try that thing with the legs and swapping them around. What is a duvet? What is a duvet? That's a good question. Is that right? I think that's right. Okay, here we go. Hello. Hello, hello. I will start drawing now. I might have to open the window actually, it's getting very hot. It's getting very hot. Whoops, you're lucky you're getting a stream. Also, we were having electric problems today. So that was the whole morning of bullshit. Let me open this window. Try not to scare the neighbours. Don't scare the neighbours. Just quiet blah 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 today. Right, where was I? Where was I? Clown. Horse. Quite liking this horse though. It's gonna be terrible. Sorry, that's like really close to the microphone. I'm very close to the microphone. I will keep hold of it. References, sketch. Duplicate that bit of the sketch. Hide the other one. Swap the legs around. Wait, actually, you know what's a good idea? Instead of doing it daft, let's do it like that. And like, you know, give us a bit of an idea of where that other leg wants to go at least, since it's just going to be that one but in the same pose. Did I just see movement? No. I keep thinking I'm seeing movement. Yeah, okay, so say I'm not pulling that out far enough either, I don't think. They're like shorter than you think and you get a little bit of that elbow coming forward. Not so much as you think though. Not so much as you think. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to get that. I take that stabilization off. I'm going to attempt to get that foot sort of like uppy and outy, like like so. But then I'm not sure that the rest of it like follows. Is that leg too long now? Looks like a rocking horse now with both the front legs just like out like that. Actually, funny. Don't think it's... no, I tried to follow that pose like too closely. I don't think I like that. Let me like adjust it just to get the flow. I don't care if it's like broken for a second. Because I wanted like whoop, a flow that goes in a sort of curve up. Like that. Because that's more interesting. And then maybe, I don't suppose you'd see a little bit, bit of the underside of the hoof. I just thought about that I can go for a wander tomorrow and I got too excited. That's what that was. The thought popped into my head and then boom. Just like that. Right. I think that's better. That's got definitely more of the curve, and then if we maneuver that one around. That does look bad. It looks a little bit off to the side, doesn't it? I think that's where I've warped it though. I fit. I think that's where I've warped it. It's gone a bit funny. Nay. I don't know what their eyeballs look like normally. They always look sort of like surprised about whatever's going on, and they've got nice eyelashes too, actually. Horses have very pretty eyebrows. I don't want like a vertical line with that leg. But I also feel like it might look funny if it's like tucked back. Like that. And there's like one stage in the run cycle where like this leg and that leg would hit, I think. Whatever, let me just draw. Shut up. Stop thinking about it. Shut up. Shut up. Stop thinking about it. There is no need. No, it is okay, it is public. I think I did a... It's my favorite person! It's my favorite clown! Hello! Oh my god, what's going on? I didn't widen this also. What's jiggling? Stay fresh, cheese bags. What's jiggling, clown? Favorite clown? You know other clowns? I might know another clown. There might be another clown I've talked to in emails that you're aware of. I think you know I know other clowns. Oh no, that is making that leg. Ooh, that's bad. You forgot about that, I didn't forget about it. Tell him I love him. We will go on horse. I'm gonna have to stay awake while the streams are on. And chirp the streams. Chirp the clown streams. I do think that leg's better. I just need like this foreshortening here, but not to like get rid of the hoof or anything. I think I'm not catching where you get the little divot in here as well, like that was it. I forgot how to do the noise. Spooky. That's not too bad. There we go. I still think it's a little bit off. Unless I have the ground kind of at an angle like that. It's like uppy. Trying to figure it out. It's like you adjust one thing and then you can adjust others to like change it, and you know, like change things around it, but how much do I reasonably want to do that? I'm not sure. That leg could probably do with going backwards a little bit, because that is starting to look just like a vertical shape now as well. I would like it actually if... This is a bit laggy. I've been on clip all morning. So now it's giving me crap. My favorite clown. What do clowns smell like? Haha. Asking for a friend. I could do with the hoof like that. That always looks stupid. That always looks stupid. I don't know if that looks particularly dynamic. That I should probably like stretch out more by the... Can't tell what I smell like. You'll have to let me know. I don't know. What's like a good... It's a good clown smell. It's like the shoe rubber, I guess. Clown shoe rubber. I think I need to bring the butt down on the horse so that it exaggerates that angle a bit more. I have made that like too sharp at an angle. We can bring the butt down. We can bring the butt down. Let's see. Cotton candy, yeah. We don't get the blue cotton candy. That seems to be a thing whenever I see people use that as a description for like pink and blue, like cotton candy colors. We only get it in pink. I assume it's like the blue dye, but they don't use it here. What else was I drawing? What's the face? I don't even know how to start like shading this one. I don't know. Don't get blue flavor. We don't get blue flavor. I wish we did. I'll try it when I go over there and like see what it does. That's gonna be fun actually, because I don't eat like a lot of sweets. I eat biscuits. That's about it. Sometimes a bit of chocolate. None of them wacky sweets though. She looks good without the shading, do you think? See, I was kind of wondering about that. Would it be fine to just keep it flat? Keep colours flat and then a bit of a gradient and maybe little splodges of colour. Maybe a couple of little splodges of colour, just like some hair on the skin or something. Just like make one of these patches hairy. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out what it would look like. You know, like when they do the cowhide rugs. I'll have to do that. That would be funny. How ham you want to go with it? Okay, let's try and clown a little bit. Can I clown? I don't think this is too bad. I think I'm maybe ruining a bit of the foreshortening, but it's not terrible. I'm gonna get my refs. I'm gonna get my refs back up over here. I'm gonna have to look at the saddles. There we go. Is that all of them? Yeah. Yep, okay. And then horse. Horse. A lot of horses. And actually, how How does the tack, I think they call it tack, don't they? Like tackle. Horse tackle. How does that work? What is going on with those? Let's have a go. I'm blocking it in. I don't think it's going to be accurate, but that's okay. That's okay. I might move that hand up also. Right, what do we got by here? I want to show off the teeth on the horse. It's supposed to have big scary teeth, and then we can see the bit. I think would be cool. That's going off in completely the wrong direction also, isn't it? Still right, let me that was why I wanted to move the hand actually, so it's like that way, and then I can sort of pull it up a bit, like here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like by there. I'm trying to make it so that I don't cover up too much of what's going on, but it's still gonna happen to some extent. That is part of it as well. Like, how long do I want to spend on it, and how do I want to tidy it up? Should the horse have like ribbons on it? Do they go over the? Oh, I see what's going on there. That like rolls that way. It doesn't go right up to the top of the head. Let me see. That one's got more than the others. Yeah, okay, it like goes around under the jawbone, down under the cheeks, and then there's like the kind of middle bit here that comes down. Okay, I see what's going on. I could make this kind of like clownly as well somehow. It's got to be something I could. What was that? Something I could do. Is that my orchid? That's my orchid dropping flowers. Let me put that in the bin. They get everywhere. There we go. It's just about done flowering for now. Do I give the horse a crazy look in its eye also? Right, what else we got? How's that saddle? I don't think it's that complex, is it? I picked awkward angles to see the saddles. Okay, I'm being a weenie again. Let me just draw the damn thing on. We're not even going to see much of it because there are legs and things in the way. I'm getting spoiled, chat. You are getting spoiled. Spoiledy. Like I say to the cat. Spoiledy thing. Does that look funny by there? I don't know. It's not. Gotta remember how to draw like horse shoulders and stuff too. Like, like this, and then it's very similar to the usual like, arm bone nonsense going on. Like, not all that different. Trying to look at them refs as well so I don't mush it up. Muss it up. Sorry about the noise, they're doing stuff. They're doing stuff next door. Oh, I can move those off there now, actually, I've got that. Do I draw those in yet? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to make it like clowncy. I say clowncy. Flancy? No. Flouncy and clownly. Ooh, like circus tent. Ooh, like circus stripes. That's what we need, isn't it? Round. On the horse, that's just making it look super round. Like a bad way. Might be making them pecs too wide. Bad habit too. Wide pecs. Big old horsey pecs. I'll try and crop that down a bit. Hang on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, wow. Oh, there he is. Hello. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I think I'm almost to the O's in Berserk also. I had to stop reading again because it was late, but they're just going and getting what's-his-face out of the pit at the moment. Is that a horse skin suit? Is it a horse? It's not a horse. I'm not a horse. I have a name badge to make sure there's no confusion. Looks amazing, thank you. A certified human, yes. Can confirm, human. Right from when I hatched out of the egg, human. What's the last thing that happened? Dragon with a human skin suit that looks like a horse? Yes. What if you like taxidermied stuff, but you tried to like put the skin onto the mold of a different animal? You know, they have the polystyrene underneath to like form the shape. Like a human mannequin underneath, but you put the horse skin on it. That would be terrifying. Hydrate! I've got a little bit of coffee left, I thought. Good idea. I had a dribble of coffee left. Have a drink, chat. Not like a drink. No day drinking. But no, they're fighting to get out of that hole where Griffith was. They've gone and got him. And they're on the way out. They're on the way out of there, and it's kicking off, and there's murdering and blood and gore. I'm trying not to spoil too much in general. Oh, you're close. I'm waiting for it to kick off. He's doing a very good job of making it like very tense, because all the like interpersonal bullshit is all set up right now. Get PTSD flashbacks. Oh no. I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is that's worse than my guess of like eating babies or something. Where they were like, oh, it's in a year, there's something's gonna happen. I was like, okay, everyone's boning down, someone's gonna have a baby, someone's gonna probably eat it. Is that what the gross homunculus is? But no, I don't know anymore if it's worse than eating babies and shit. I don't. that was my guess. Should I have picked up on what it is that's gonna happen by now? Also, oh no. You can't imagine how bad it is. Winding me up so I read more to find out. I am getting very annoyed about how well everything is like plotted out and executed also. That's making me very, very angry. I'm not angry. I use the wrong words because I'm too lazy to think of the right ones. What do I mean? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And I want to learn. That's it. It's a good story. It is a good story. Finally, some good fucking food. Are there other ones that people recommend as well? Just manga series in general that are good like that. And not what was I talking about? Where it's stuff that adults like it and it's not a fandom of like screaming children. That's how you discern whether good content is. This part was released in the 90s too. It's crazy how good it is for its age. Claymore's pretty good at art. The story's kind of okay. Interesting. I'll have a look at that one too. Trying to think what else I was going to read. There was some other stuff, but I don't remember what it was right now. I've got like a whole list. Goodnight Pum Pum is always also good. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that one. I think that's in my list. I am really, really enjoying the monsters and the gore, though. I'm like way into it. Great. I think someone's burning something outside, but it smells like farts. I don't know if it's Fam doing something. Fam got that like skunk ape squatch smell. Follow some around. Smell them before you see them. Okay, stench aura. I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB also, and I might switch to Skelby. Oh, that is a gross looking hoof. Hang on. They're awful to draw from this kind of angle. Finishing Pun Pun at 4 AM and just staring at the wall until 8 AM. Wanted to get ready for work a couple of years ago at this point. Oh no, is that one depressing too? I thought that one was like a parody, or am I thinking of a different one I was recommended? This goofy ass hoof. Look at that. Look at that goofy hoof. Goofy. It's so depressing. Oh no. You know all the good depression content. It's probably not a bad idea for me to lean into that actually, because I'm gonna try and make mine kind of jokey, but it's not entirely, but to some extent it's gonna be silly. It's not gonna be like a comedy, like exclusively. That hoof still looks weird. Right, I'm gonna do a quick BRB and then I will be back to keep going. I'm back, hello. The author explicitly said he was trying to make the ending as bad as it possibly could be. For Pun Pun. That's interesting. Or do you mean Berserk? Maybe both. Maybe both. Pun Pun, ah, okay. Am I gonna get annoyed when I get up to date with Berserk? Because there's not gonna be new content like soon. If his body's like carrying it on for him. Doesn't know how it'll end because he doesn't have enough experiences in his own life to finish it. Honestly, that's something I've been thinking about. With what he's writing about, I'm like, what the hell has this guy been through? Is he okay? And even more so now you've said that. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm going to switch to her for a minute. That's starting to annoy me. Horse anatomy is starting to get on my nerves. I will hit save on it first, though. I'll come back to that after. I'm not sure how long I will stream either, but I will be on Patreon later doing a stream. Cherry said this looks nice, as it is, also. With flat colours, so maybe... Oh, I had a gradient here, didn't I? Oh yeah, hey, I forgot about that. Let's have a go and see what looks cool with flats. And then, if it needs more rendering, I might do it, but we'll find out. We'll have a go. We'll have a go and see what works. I need more of that for a start, don't I? Because I usually do this, and then Shift F, mask. I was doing this and then masking things out so that we get more of a dense outline where it's like the top of the hair, but I need to keep that fade. I need to keep the fade on it where there is like rib cage and stuff, so that you can see the bones. Supposed to be around the edges of the form, so it's like where it's curving around, I suppose. I think that looks cool. Let me try and make this outline bright. I'm not sure what would happen if I did that, but I want to find out. Need to go get pasta. Pasta sounds nice. You know what? No, I don't like it. I don't like it with the light outline. I don't know if I even like it with that colour. I don't know. I might swap. Oh, see, that's better, actually. Let me reduce that one a bit more because it's still quite heavy. I do like the contrast. So, because you can't see the bones unless you got the contrast going on. I think this needs to be more green. Also, it's not quite greeny enough for my liking. It's very icy blue. I like that kind of spooky spectral green. Why is that not? Oh, I'm on the mask. Okay. Like this, I suppose. So there's like the base layer, so it's got a bit of a tint, and then like this. On the top. On the top. Have you got like leftover pasta of what you were making? Because that sounded very nice. Okay, Okay, it doesn't need to go like all the way down there, but like this is fine. That's fine. So you've kind of got the you've kind of got the curve of the form. It's just, oh, it's like inverted shading in it. It's like where you'd have the shadow kind of around the edge. You're just doing it in light instead. Inverted lighting. That's what I'm thinking of. Like if you invert the values on something in like normal lighting, then it looks like it's glowing. Looking cozy today. Thank you. How are we? Welcome to the stream. I just had a horrible thought. I should make like, I should put the feet on a different part of the screen, but give it some slippers. That would be a bad idea. That one would be a bad idea. No feet, no feet. What would they be though? What would the slippers be made of? Okay, let's try and get that curve of the boob. Oh, that's the thing I'm thinking also, like, Casca's gonna die. Like, there's no way. There's no way she's not gonna die, like, very quickly, soon. Something bad's gonna happen. There's no way. What happens if I make it a glow? Ooh, no. That's not what I want. Won't confirm or deny anything. God damn it. I will read more later after I do my Patreon stream. I'm just gonna go and read that. That's it. That's what I'm doing tonight. You'll see, don't worry. I'm gonna hate it, aren't I? I'm gonna hate it. Where it started off very, also we're talking about Berserk, everyone, hello. I'm reading it for the first time. No spoils, please. Where it was all very like battle focused at the start, I was like, okay, are we gonna get like a whole lot of you know, I guess it's kind of like courtroom drama stuff. Not courtroom, oh my god, I mean like royal court drama shit going on. There's that kind of thing too, which I'm liking. Because I tend to get bored if it's just violence, 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 for no reason, but it's good story shit too. Very good. So much I started feeling nothing. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna start crying, am I? I'll let you know how I get on. See, that's still not like picking up quite so good, is it? Because maybe this needs to like dampen down what's going on there. So no. Wait a minute. Do I need? Is it because I don't have another layer of shadow betwixt the glow and the rest of what's under there? Let's try it. Or we want like multiply or something. Multiply. So I was thinking like this. Maybe give it a bit of. Oh, I'm gonna end up rendering this. Give it a bit of shading. Look. In there, and then the glow kind of sits on the top, but that would like set the contrast. It's like delicate contrast nonsense that's going on. That's difficult to deal with. See, I suppose where you've got like the looser pieces, not loose. What's the word? Not loose. Big, like a big old piece of jelly. Like if the jelly is like real thin, like the bones are close to the skin. It's lighter. You don't get that kind of shadow in the middle. But where where there's more space, you get a little bit more shadow in there, like in a big fat chunk of jelly. You get like those nice deep, dark, colourful, saturated shadows. But I'm just thinking about jelly now. She's not supposed to be like a slime girl, but slime rendering would probably help. Maybe. Do I need that as like a base to go and add like glow onto it, actually? So, wait a minute, I'm making that worse. Oh no, because the dress is like on top. The dress is on top. I forgot I had my big gulch there as well, actually. On the screen in the corner. Slurp, slurp. Right, let's try the glow again. No, it's still making them. It's still making everything like pop up too much. Let me get rid of these horses at the side. I don't need those at the moment. I think I'm just in render hell now. Self-imposed render hell. This is making me think of working on logo stuff where you have to be real careful of where you put values, colors and values next to each other to get the right effect. Especially on something so small. Oh, Cherry finished a... It's going to be a logo, but it's like a icon, you said now, right, Cherry? I was thinking as well with that, if you wanted it to be a logo, you could probably simplify it into like a single color. So it's like a stamp design. Because I think that would carry well. What is this even set to? Oh, yeah. It's an icon at this point. It's good. Do you want me to... Are you keeping it to yourself, or do you want me to horse? You can horse in the chat if you want. I will show them it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave this alone because I'm winding myself up with it, I think. I will deal with it. I'll deal with it separately. It's making me angry. How difficult is it going to be to plonk all these layers together also and put like a color adjustment on here, because it maybe is a good idea to just have a gradient top to bottom, as long as it's not too as long as it's not too something. Because what have we got? We've got the blue. If I do like a vertical gradient from one thing to another, one color to another, and then say it on the top, where I've got the blue at the top and the bottom, it might read like different colors, and they need to be the same. They need to be the same color. Right, let's set it to color, and I'm gonna see what happens. So it would be really cool to render the skin like there's light coming through it. I might have to paint something simple so I don't have to spend forever on it, but if I was to just render the top portion of her, maybe, or do like a portrait so that she's wearing some kind of skin clothes and you can see the glow and then the subsurface scattering through the skin, I think that would be cool. Okay, what color is that? That is just dark. Okay. I'm gonna get the big airbrush and maybe, you know what, let's maybe fade it out into the purples because they will look cool on the skin tones. They will look nice on the skin tones. And by nice, I mean they will look decayed. Is there gaps in my selection? Yeah, there is. Okay. Is it that? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. If I put a mask on this, I can use it again as well. like duplicate it because I don't think I'd set that up yet. No. Right, let's try that and then blue-green, like up towards the top maybe. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, purple and green. Ooh. Or honestly, even just as like color adjusts in general, like this. Would be good. Does that help bring it together a bit? It's killing off that ginger. It's definitely killing off that ginger. I think I'm having the fight of how simplified can I make this so that I have to spend less time on it, but figuring that out is also a time investment. Good morning, there he is. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Oh, the stream and the chat. The stream and the chat. Okay, I want to like clear that and then. Big bully Baban. Hello, yeehaw. What's going on? Hello, everyone. How are we doing? What about paintbrush? What about paintbrush? Oh, is that set to color still? Okay, multiply. This might be one of the ones where I just try and overpaint because layer hell. Or maybe even like the softest. Just the softest little bit of shading like this to give it flavor. Because that's all I did with that hoodie. I only shaded it a little bit and then put some highlights on and some gradients. It wasn't all that much effort. Anything fun in Wales these days? Oh, what have I been up to? That's a question. I don't know if you heard me talking about it the last time, but I made garlic butter with garlic flowers that I picked in the woods, and I used it to put on pasta and garlic bread, and it was really nice. I ground them up in the mortar and pestle. And then put the leftovers in the fridge, and it stank. Like the garlicky oil that came out of it, like stank the fridge up. Nice though. Nice food though. I'll be doing that again. Very nice. We'll try again. Oh yeah, hey, here we go. This kind of works, right? Can I speak Welsh? I can speak like a little bit. I call the cat a Baban blewog bach occasionally. I can say like a little bit. I can say dwi'n hoffi bwyta coppin, which is I like eating spiders. Dwi'n mynd I llyfrgell, which is I'm going to the library. Baban blah blah. Also, I do struggle to read the town name. You know the one I mean. The one with the goch in the middle. I'm going to do the wedding premise in Welsh. Yup. Trying to think what else. I don't need to speak it a whole lot. There are a lot of people out here that speak Welsh though. It's not like, it's not that unusual. Can you imagine trying to paint her like traditional on a canvas? That might be fun. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be fun. It would be a cool thing to achieve, but it wouldn't be fun. As is the way things go. Fooled some guy that was Gaelic. Oh. That would be an insane project. It would. That would, it would be cool to do in like oil paint. I don't know any Gaelic either, actually. I think there's someone in the fam who is trying to learn it. I don't know how they're getting on with that, though. Fam are trying to learn more Welsh. Fam sit there on Duolingo doing Welsh. What was it that Fam was calling me, actually? Like, it meant Scrooge. Let me check. Let me check if it comes up on Google. Is there like a Welsh dictionary? You're sending me off on tangents, chat. Right, let's have a look. But yeah, fam call me a Scrooge in Welsh. No? Okay, I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna have to ask fam. I'm gonna have to ask fam, but I think it was like Craven or something. That and Mochin I get called if I'm making a mess. Like a pig. I get called a pig if I make a mess. Mochin. Do I? I guess I do shade the jelly. It's not jelly. It's not jelly. Hang on. Maybe like... I think I am just gonna work through it like this, actually. Kind of don't like it with that adjustment on, really. Let's leave it like that for now. Who calls you that? Fam do. Little Mochin. Like I said, fam are mean. In like a funny way. Fam are like funny mean. Okay. How did I forget that I can reference what I've done directly over here. How was I shading those? I suppose just a little bit around the edge. It's more about the highlights, really, isn't it? It's more about the highlights. And then, oh yeah, it's the puckering that really does it. Like this, like the wire on a sketchbook, like spirally. And then I suppose around the edge a little bit. Yep. Hang on. I need to adjust how I'm sitting because I'm making my neck hurt again. Does anyone else have that problem? I'm sitting too twisty because I've moved my screen kind of this way. Is that a different angle to the computer? Oh, is it gonna work if I shade the dog? I suppose so. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, if I put that underneath. Wait, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Because then that's underneath everything else. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Layer hell. Got me once again. This is going to be real fun to do all the like chum. The underside of the chum. I want to put the little fat globules on it. Make them shiny. Maybe. I'm thinking about my fabric wrinkle studies as well and the way that this would like pucker that way. What do you do in chat? What's going on where you're at? What is going on? I'm gonna go out and have a wander tomorrow, I think. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. At least like in the morning anyway. I may sit in the park. That would be nice. I haven't sat in the park for a while. Sit in the park, read my book. I'm trying to get that so it's see-through as well. The strap on the shoes, because that's also gross. What are you drawing, chat? Finish chapter 3 by Monday, then fly out to California to visit my dad a bit. Oh, that's fun. I hope you have fun out there. Abusing the internet. Oh. Why? What have you found? What have you found? What's there? Might get rid of that line there so it's easier to... They're not going to be like real dense crinkly folds because it's just... What's going on here? Is this a commission or just some personal doodling? This is just me doing doodling of my Skelly lady. Also, welcome to the stream. How are we doing? I should do little like polls on the flesh. Like that. Actually, that might be cool. Pulling from the stitches. Looks sick. Thank you. I will zoom out. Actually, there you go. I was drawing a whole sheet of them. That was just the first one I decided to tidy up. But I might go and do the others too. This is kind of becoming more of a thing than it was supposed to be. With the time I'm spending on it. What's my pen and tablet setup? I've got a Cintiq 22 HD. It's like an old one. I think they were phasing them out in like 2016 because they were bringing in the new version, so these ones were cheaper, so I got it then. And it's still holding up really well, actually. It's still doing me good, so I'm keeping using it. Do you mean pen as in the pen I'm using to draw also? Like, not the one that came with the tablet, I mean like in the software. Tell you later, I'm just being awful. Oh. It's my self-portrait. Yeah. I should maybe leave a lot of these values kind of darker too, because I need, see, that's pretty light. It's pretty light. So if I want to go and put shine on that, it's got to be like real bright, but I do need to like skin tone whatever later on. I've got like a textury. Where did it go? Got like a textury flash brush somewhere. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that one where it's got like the paws on it. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna do that. Freckles. We can have freckles. Should probably put that on the pale one. Freckles. Where did that go now? Should I like boop, 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 boop. Prefer to use the Wacom. You ever use it as a stylus, or do you draw on the Wacom? Wait, what do you mean, do I ever use it as a stylus? Do you mean the pen that comes with it? Finally, this pen is starting to kind of break as well, where it's got the sort of rubbery thing on it. That's starting to split now after using it for so many years. I have had like other pieces of it fall off as well. It had like a little ring at the top of it that's fallen off, like split and fell off. Ever just draw while looking at your computer screen and use Wacom 22 as a drawing pad of sorts, or do you use the Wacom as Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. No, I draw like directly onto the screen. It's a screen tablet. I would need a separate tablet to do that. I think, or I could probably like change it around, but yeah, I don't really do that. I tend to prefer where it's a screen tablet because it's bigger. It's like pretty big and it's more accurate because you're not having as much guesswork, but there is the downside of like having your hand in the way of what you're drawing, which is a bit annoying. I think that's the only thing that annoys me about it, because it's nicer to get loose flowy lines. Like the early stages of the process, the sketching and stuff, are way easier when you don't have your hand in the way and it's just a like a pen tablet and not a screen tablet. I think personally, it's gonna be different for everyone though. That's my preference. I think I've got a video talking about that, the differences between them somewhere on the YouTube. Use my Wacom, not as a monitor, but as a pen tablet. We're looking at the 27-inch 4K monitor. Ah, so yeah, that makes sense. I think I could, yeah, I probably could do that if I wanted to, if I like shuffled things around. I think there's a button actually where I can make it so that it's not applying to the tablet screen. Like the pen goes onto the other screen. It would be nice to have one at a higher resolution and be able to like draw on the screen, but I don't really need it right now. I don't really need it. Like this works fine. I'm very use it until it breaks, I guess. And it isn't broken yet. And those things are expensive. Scarf laying on the arm, it flows nicely. Thank you. I need to I might have to have like a flesh bit in the middle and like have them stitched together, I think, because it kind of looks like they're all one thing right now. That's the main thing. I would have to go and overpaint a bit more. Right, all this like applies here now on top of that blue, right? Let's see what happens if I start shading the skeleton. Chunk of the skeleton. And if it looks bad, I will do it a different way. Can I shade the eyeball? Oh yeah, the eyeballs too. I like how much they throw it off because they're looking at you and they register like eyeballs, but that makes it look very funny. It's like you don't know where to focus. I usually give it like glowing eyes, but I don't know. I'm quite fond of them eyeballs and nothing in the sockets, to be honest. You don't know if they're hers or not. What your accent's from? Don't want to guess and sound stupid. Do you want to play Where's Baban from? Do you want to play the game of Where's Baban from? It's a little bit all over the place. It's been more aggressive lately. I usually try and calm it down and sound a bit more normal like this, but it's just been quite vicious of late. I'm having trouble holding it in. It's quite bad. I like the angle on the cheekbones there. Very nice. And like there, actually, that's like, I think just like around there. Where are you from? Do you not want to play? I am from the UK, but I am from Wales in the UK, but I don't sound particularly Welsh unless I start trying to talk like I'm Welsh or speaking in the language. That's why my little wawa in the corner is a draig goch. Like on the flag. It's sort of loosely based on. Pastor's from Wales, living in America, but he shared a lot about Wales. Oh, interesting. I do think it's cool how often I hear people be like, oh, I know someone from Wales. It's like way more than I'd think. Oh, that's looking quite cool, actually. Look at that. Ooh, that's a nice gradient I plunked in, if I do say so myself. That looks kind of cool. This is the kind of rendering I should do, where it's just like very soft. I was going to say the kind of thing Neskane does, but I think I keep the shapes smoother. Neskane does very chunky shapes. I kind of wish I could do that. I wish I could jive with the chunky shapes. Sheep population is more than the person population. I think it is. I think it is. They're not out today, but well, there's sheep that are usually like up on the hill here. They hang about, and yeah, I'm going, meh. I think they must have them in a different field because I was wandering up that way the other day, or like the other week, at the weekend. You can walk through where they are. When he plays golf over there, they have to wait until the sheep pass on for most of the holes. Yeah. There's a lot of like cattle grids and stuff out here, so they don't wander onto where people's houses are. There's a little like it's like a little community center type of thing, like way out in the wastes, that I've been to with fam before, where they do like little events occasionally, and they've got a cattle grid outside the place so that the sheep don't get into the car park. I'm gonna have to go wandering up there because I know they've got some like wild orchids that I have not seen yet. They have types that I have not spotted yet, and I want to go and see them like really bad. I think there's a lot of other flowers and things about out here as well. Like kind of mountain dwelling ones. That I haven't seen. It's hilarious. Yeah, they're just like everywhere. Sheep everywhere. You ever been to the USA? I have been to Kansas, and I plan to visit Friendo over there at some point as well in Kentucky. I haven't been anywhere kind of touristy though. Oh, this brush is too big. This brush is too big. It's so comfy doing a little bit of rendering. Some genuine Kentucky bourbon. Ooh. That would be fun. I want to try. I'm going to have to see what I can bring from over here, actually, like what they're going to let me take. I try and take things as presents. Kentucky bourbon is good. We can get fit chased on the drink. That'll be fun. Just a little bit. As a treat. Yeah, it's the join there. There's the other join. There's like what? There's like one here and there's one here. I think. I could be wrong. Is there a city in the US that you would like to visit? Ooh. Oh, let me think. What would I like to visit? I like spooky ghost stuff. And I like rocks. And I like fossils and things too. So probably somewhere that has that. I think the Grand Canyon would be pretty cool as well, but that's like a basic bitch enster, isn't it? That's an obvious one. I'm gonna have to think on that, actually. I don't know. I don't know what there is out there I would like to see. It's pretty spectacular. Yeah, I was talking about it, or I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I was watching someone on YouTube who was kind of going around on Google Maps and looking at the Grand Canyon and finding kind of old, I don't know if settlements is the right word, like Native American settlements. Ugh. Ugh. And like remnants of kilns and stuff down in the canyon. I thought that was really cool. I can't remember the name of his channel, but I would like to go and see that kind of thing. Whitewater rafted down the Grand Canyon's Colorado River. That sounds awesome. I think I'd be too scared to do that, but that is cool. American history is really cool. Yeah, I think that's the main thing I'd be interested in. That and the like plants and wildlife and stuff. I'd like to see some kudzu weed, because we don't get that here. Where places are just absolutely covered in it. I think that's really interesting. I don't know. I think all my all the things I'd be interested in would be very mundane. I also want to see where you have the thing like in Futurama at the bank, where you have the little pods that go shoop up the hall or up the tubes. I want to see those. Kudzu? Oh, K-U-D-Z-U, I think it is. Don't have that in Wales? No, we don't. We don't have the bank tubes. I thought that was just like a cartoon thing. I thought that was just in Futurama to make it look futuristic. I didn't know that was a real thing until Cherry showed me. Yeah, we'll go to the bank. Yay! I want to like watch people in Walmart as well. I just want to watch the locals. I want to watch the locals and see what they're like. And go to Bookies, actually. I want to go Bookies. Like royalty if you go into a Walmart. Yeah. The last time I was in America, everyone was like, oh, you're not from here. Where are you from? Like, everyone's really interested. And I think that's strange to me, because I am not used to that. Like, no one here would dare do that. Like, just start up a conversation with a rando. Like, you don't do it. You keep to yourself. Is this skull looking okay? What about? Oh. Is that too much? I don't know. No, let's keep it like soft and not too dark. That should help me with how to adjust the rest of the colors, actually, if these are like low contrast. Doesn't want to be too strong. All the time over here, especially in the South. Yeah. I do really just want to like sit and listen to the locals. Not say a thing. I just want to sit there and like people watch. I think that would be the most interesting thing to do. Keep my mouth shut and observe. Zayton, hello! Hello, Sith Lord the 7th, aka Exotic Hoodie Enjoyer, aka Keeper of the Strawberries. How are we doing? Hey, my wild strawberries are on the move now. I'm very happy. The flowers are coming out. I'm gonna have a little harvest soon. I'm gonna maybe be able to make like a single pie with all of them if I'm lucky. I can't wait for berry season, chat. I can't wait for berry season. I'm so excited. Started smuggling strawberries. Oh no, they just like grow in the garden. They're like wild ones. They just grow. I do have some normal strawberries though, like big ones. But I should plant the wild strawberries around the place with the other berry bushes that I planted in the woods. Don't tell anyone, chat. They're all mine. They're all mine. I put them there. They're mine. Love to hear your best attempt at a southern redneck American accent. I do like to mimic Cherry a little bit because Cherry is very yeehaw sometimes. What was the phrase? Genuine snake tongue fence that keeps the rats out. Do it, do it. The Appalachia accents are crazy. Go to East Tennessee, you definitely have a hard time understanding what they say. I love it. I love it when you can't understand what people are saying when the accent's like really thick. That's wholesome. It makes me happy. I was going to say it's a shame that language, because of the internet, is becoming more homogenized, and a lot of like dialects are dying out. But I saw like a stupid TikTok video where they, you know, the places will do like advertisements. I think it was the Imperial War Museum or something, and the guy was like going through, it's like some old professor guy using a bunch of brain rot TikTok speech. And he was like, Henry VIII, the original Rizzler, his codpiece hits different. And that's like all I can think of now. That one made me laugh a little bit. What? I don't know if I can find that. I'll try and find that for the next stream. Did make me laugh a little bit. Codpiece hits different. So stupid. It's like observing a wild animal and all of nature's beauty. Yeah, that's the one. It's like going to a zoo. Then again, I say the same about Twitch, so. Oh, hey, there we go now. That's working, isn't it? Right, we'll keep it like soft shading like this. Enough. How did you hear about bookies? I think Cherry told me, because I don't think I knew about it until Cherry mentioned it. Didn't you go there one time and then you showed me because you went somewhere and you stopped off at bookies? It's crazy because like the shops over here aren't that big because there's no room to build them because everything's like small and kind of tightly packed. But I've seen videos of bookies and they just go on for like forever. Like bookies is the size of like a big supermarket to us. Or to me. Go to bookies and it's an experience. Cherry, brother. What are you blooping me, Leighton, or is that like, what is this? Let me see. I'm getting blooped. I'm gonna have to figure out how to paint those booba. Like the glowy booba. As well, they look a bit strange. Oh, you went and found it. Here we go. Here we go. Let me share this. Here's the Henry VIII is the original Rizzler. The codpiece hits different. Thank you, Zayden. There you go, chat. You're gonna be able to hear it if I play it.
Rack summer is over, bestie. It's time to enter your historical era. The Royal Armouries is the most Sigma day out in Leeds. No cap. Slay. Small. The line armour is serving main character energy. Pop off, Queen. Henry VIII is the original Rizzler. His codpiece hits different. This is the largest display of arms and...
There you go, chat. The codpiece hits different. I'm going to have to do something about these skin tones, and I'm not sure if it will be best to do it like this layer or another one. I can see where this is getting kind of like muddy outside of the skeleton too. I need to, then again, can I do this? Do I need to like have like a halo around it where it's darker and then the glow, maybe? Kudzu plant, you mean vines? Call them vines, they're all over the south where I live. Take over old buildings. If you go into the mountains of NC, all over the roadsides, it's my favorite looking plant. Oh, okay. Did I know they were a vine? I'm not sure, but yes, those. Yes, those. I would like to see them. They look very spooky. I heard that you can make tea with the flowers from them. That makes me interested. North Carolina, that's it. I was trying to guess which state it was. Thank you. Made of flames? Any sized booba, but settled on that, yeah. Whatever she can squeeze into the skin suit, I suppose. Whatever fits. More of an Appalachia thing. Trying to think what other funky plants are out there. Sure, I know about more. I would like to go hiking in the woods. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to go anywhere that there's like UFO hotspots. That would be neat. And I want to see the Mothman statue as well. And swipe a credit card through the butt crack. Take silly pictures with it. Area 51, yeah, that would be cool. I want to stay at the little alien near it. Has anyone ever seen the Louis Theroux documentary where he goes to Area 51 and there's like, there are some like proper crazy people. It's great. I don't know if they were real or fake guns, but they had guns and like wires that they were attaching to their head, and they were like, yeah, we just aim at the alien and like shoot it with your brain, and then you'll kill it. And they were like, look at the patches I've got, Louis. This one means I've killed 10 aliens. Amazing. Have you seen the movie Paul? I have. Go to Nevada. Yeah. I've been listening to a bunch of old Coast to Coast, actually, recently. Comfy. Not familiar with that. I think it was the Weird Weekends, Louis Theroux docos. Those are all like great. I love it when he goes to see like crazy people. I wish he would make more stuff like that. What is everyone painting, chat? Are you painting anything or just like drawing in general, I guess? What time is it now? 5:30. It's only been like an hour and a half. Okay. And nobody's blooping me. I'm okay for now. Okay. No blooping. No blooping. That might be a bit much light that way. Maybe a bit much. I'll just like soften it out more. I gotta practice elbows again because I think I'm fighting with them a little bit more than I should be. Or I might just be, yeah. I'm making it too cell shaded. I need to just do these like nice soft gradients. I was looking at my arm the other day, and like I suppose when you like twist it in a way where you actually can't really see very well unless you're looking in a mirror, it's interesting how like down the middle of your wrist you can see the split between the bones and the muscles from certain angles, so it's cool. I want to practice more of that and do some foreshortening, I suppose, with it and figure out how that works, because I feel like it's something I've not focused on yet and would be nice to incorporate. I really like the whole like forearm twist with the radius and ulnar that you can get with some poses. I'm gonna have to take like photo references of poses that I'm thinking of again and try drawing them. And hopefully do better than the last time I did that, because I didn't like that Mista that I drew very much. I tried. I tried, it was difficult. Check this out, the vines that took over the South. Oh, can you DM me that? I don't have links on in the chat, otherwise I get spam. Since I feel you on that, yeah, it's flipping difficult, man. Love that movie. I don't think I've seen that one in a while. I know I've seen the others more recently. What are the other three? Like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and what's the name of the other one? Where like the world's ending and then going around the pubs. They're doing like a pub crawl, I think, and the world's ending. I haven't seen that one as much as the other two. Do I have a Discord? I've got one on the Patreon. I've got like a tier for it on the Patreon. Oh, you know what? It might be good for me to set up a draw pile actually for that later, because I keep forgetting to do the draw piles for the Patreon. And then doodle some stuff in it and hang out. See what I can draw. Instead of carrying on with this, because I think this one's alright for like normal streams. Where would you like me to send it? Oh, can you send it just through Twitch, actually? It's easy for me to see it then. Just appears on the screen. What do they call it? Whisper, I think, on Twitch. there will be a Patreon stream. What time is it? It's in like 2 hours, the Patreon stream. From now, because it's 5:30 and I do it at 7:30. On a Friday. I think I did one on Wednesday too. Yeah, I did one on Wednesday. I've been trying to I've been trying to do more kind of in the middle of the week. As well as on a Friday, because I feel like it's a bit I don't know, it's a bit lame just doing it on a Friday, especially when I've got stuff that I can mess about with like this, just hanging about. Ah, there we go, thank you. Oh, where is my mouse? What have we got here? Ooh. I will dunk it in the chat for everyone as well so they can see what is going on about. Appalachian monster that ate the South. Oh, I don't know if I watched this one. I think this is the video I was thinking of because I was listening to a few people talk about it, trying to learn about it. There we go. That's what Doozy's sharing, chat. There we go. I might do a quick BRB also. And then I will be back in a minute. I'm going to keep going for a little bit because I've already eaten food today, so I'm fine for a little while. I'm not going to be starving. Absolutely insane when springtime comes around. They take over. I think... Where else do you see it? I think it's... They have it in, like, Japan, right? But I don't think it gets as out of control there for whatever reason. I know I've seen landscapes where everything is just covered in it, though. And it looks very cool. Like, creepy cool. I think whoever I was listening to talk about it was mentioning how they used to have it as something the animals would eat. Or they would... oh, they had like grants. I don't think grant is the right word, but they would like give you stuff if you planted it on your land. And while there was people tending the farms that it was on, it was getting like burnt occasionally to keep it under control. But once that became less common, it just went crazy everywhere since it wasn't being managed. I'm going to shut that window in a minute too, so we're not like eavesdropping on the neighbours. It's just a little bit warm today. Never managed or controlled after that period of time, yeah. It's one of those things where they brought it in and they were like, oh, this is going to fix everything. It just became a problem. What I might do later, also, if I don't like this outline, I do kind of like it right now, but I don't know how it's going to behave when I get more glow in there, like around these edges. The glow needs to go. I don't think I can put that on. No, I can't put it on in this layer. But if that doesn't sit right, I will select the bones and then get rid of this through here. I don't think it's that bad. It is kind of helping, but I might be able to do that just with a layer behind and not really need to paint it in like this. Sorry, hiccups also. Right, let me do a quick save and then I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I might get another drink and then I will be back for a little bit. I'm back in a minute. Oh, thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you have a good day. If you're hopping off, thank you. Oh, right, I will sit here for a little bit longer, chat, and then I'll be off. And then I will be off to get ready for the Patreon stream. Get me draw pile, magma on the go. I think hang out in there, and dude. I'm getting excited. I'm sorry about that noise. They're doing like garden tidying also. Well, the weather's nice. The neighbours. I'm gonna have to get a wish wash on some of this. Actually, like that, and maybe I'm probably paying too much attention to the skull. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Does anyone else like gore stuff? I'm looking for gore recommendations. Like content that is good. Oh, wait, what are they doing? Are they chopping up the hedge? Oh, what's going on? I'm like peeping out the window. What are they doing? I'm being a nosy beggar. No, I'd best not like stare out there actually. Like live leak? Oh no, I just mean like no. Media, I guess, is what I mean. I watch a lot of like medical stuff for that kind of thing. Because it's interesting. I'm sorry, chat. Into the wood chipper, chat. The lathe? Is that a thing? Title of a thing, or do you mean throw people into the lathe? That would be bad too. Probably gonna have to shade that out a bit, yeah. It's better. Machine that spins and you can make holes in metal with it and stuff. Oh, I see. I thought you meant that was like the name of something. Or do you mean like lathe accidents? Get caught in them and get spun around? Oh yeah. Lathe accidents are unpleasant. Pretty bad. Be careful around machinery, chat, please. You like painting rib cages, chat? This is a pain. This is a pain in the butt. This was a bad decision. A bad decision. Plus I've got to like pull it through into the back chunk too. I wonder if that blue will still kind of overpower these values at all. I'll probably do some like color adjustments as well. I might go in a minute actually, because that's quite annoying. I think they will stop by the time that I am doing the Patreon stream though. I don't think they're going to be making noise all night. It's like warm enough that it's like summer now. So everyone's like, oh, get into the garden and start tidying things. I think that's, is that not the shoulder blade? I think that's what that was. And then there was a bit of the, that's a bit of the arm by there, like arm bone. You don't hear any noise on my end? Are you sure? It's very, I can see it picking up on the mic. It's quite loud. Just hear a lawnmower. Oh, maybe that's cancelling it out then. Maybe. What would be a fun theme for the Patreon draw pile? That would be a fun thing to do on like a Saturday or something, to be fair. If I can squeeze like an hour out of a Saturday or something. It depends if that's doable. Oh. It's annoying me that the glow isn't sitting on this yet. Can I paint that leg bone? The leg bone is annoying me down here. Maybe blocking it in entirely like so is a good idea, and then doing that shading on it. Oh, you know what? I've got eggs to eat. I've got a couple of boiled eggs. I'm going to make some egg butties. I'm going to make some egg butties and eat those and read a bit more Berserk. And then I will come back for me Patreon stream after. That's what I'll do. Comfy. Comfy. Okay, I think I'm going to scoot chat because I'm just picking and poking, but I know where this is going now, so that's better. We've made a bit of progress. Right. Oh yeah, it's been 2 hours. Right, I'll see you later on the Patreon stream, which is going to be in about, what, hour and a half now? Hour and 40 minutes, I think. Right, I'll see you there, chat. Have a good one. Ta-da!